Hi, I'm Cheryl, and I am a teacher of mindfulness and will be teaching the Mindful Parenting course through the Grand Rapids Center for Mindfulness. I would like to just say a few words before this class begins and to give you a little bit more information and background. First of all, I want to acknowledge the unprecedented time that we are living in right now. Who would have thought, even a week ago, that we would be dealing with this pandemic? Being a parent is challenging enough, even in the best of times, let alone during a crisis. Suddenly we are at home, our children are no longer in school, or we no longer have daycare for our children. We are together all of the time. And while much of this is a blessing and a wonderful time to be together, sometimes too much together time is just too much together time. It's easy for small things to blow out of control, to snowball, and to become really difficult to manage. It's easy to blow our own temper, to lose our patience, and to get really frustrated. Not to mention the fear that we might all be feeling, the anxiety that we are feeling over events that are totally out of our control. Our tempers can flare as demands increase, and often with limited resources. So what can we do as parents? I believe mindfulness, good nutrition, exercise, and sleep are the building blocks for a healthier, happier life. These difficult and challenging events are the reason why we learn and practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is used to bring our awareness to the present so that we can make informed choices. We might notice, for example, that our bodies are tense. And when we notice that, we can choose to slow down, pause, breathe, release. Or we might notice that we're frustrated and we're about ready to blow up. And instead, we can slow down, pause, breathe, give ourselves a moment to calm. Or we might notice that we're caught up in a snowball of worries. And again, we can pause, breathe, slow down, and take care of ourselves and let our thoughts go. We can learn to do this in a kind, gentle, and patient manner for ourselves. And when we are able to learn these skills for ourselves, we can then model and teach for our children. Because after all, our children learn through observing us. So in this 3-part series, which can be watched live on Tuesday night classes, or if you find your time is extremely limited right now and you're under high demand and pressure and expectations from your family, these sessions will be recorded so you can access them whenever you have time. Maybe you have a half hour here, a half hour there. Whatever works for you. In this session, we'll be breaking it down into 3 major sessions. So the first part will take a look at mindfulness as applied to mindful parenting. We'll talk, we'll look at videos, we'll discuss, we'll practice, and you'll also be provided with some recorded meditations for you to practice during the week. The second week, we will focus on values that we hold dear to our hearts, and then we'll move from there as a formation or building block. And again, all of these sessions will be modeled, discussed, practiced, and have time for reflection. And then the last piece of this will deal with emotional regulation. The idea that we can learn how to regulate our emotions, and we can teach our children how to do the same in baby steps with kindness and with patience. As I mentioned, each class will involve a lesson, video, discussion, and lots of practice. I'd like to conclude this by giving you a 3-minute pause meditation, one which we will practice in class or now you can practice. So if you're watching this video and if you have a few more moments to give to this practice, let's go ahead and do that now. Move yourself to a comfortable chair, maybe a quieter room. And this will just take a few moments. It is called a 3-minute breathing space. It's designed and meant to give yourself a break throughout your day whenever you need it. So the first step, with your eyes closed, brings awareness. Bring yourself into the present moment by deliberately adopting an erect and dignified posture. Having your eyes closed, you can ask, what is my experience right now? What am I thinking? What am I feeling? Any body sensations present, such as heat, tightness, tenseness, pulsations. Just notice these experiences. Even if they're not experiences that you welcome right this moment, just notice them and acknowledge them and let them be present. Next, gather your full attention to your breath, to each in-breath and to each out-breath, following one another, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Your breath can function as an anchor to bring you into the present and to help you tune into a state of awareness and stillness. And now you can expand the field of your awareness around your breathing so that it includes a sense of the body as a whole, your posture, and your facial expressions. This breathing space provides a way to step out of automatic pilot mode and reconnect with the present moment. It gives you a space. It gives you a pause. So you're bringing into your awareness what is happening with you right now. You're giving yourself a break by breathing, and then you're expanding. So finish with a nice big deep breath in and out. Congratulate yourself for giving yourself a few moments to just breathe and be present. I hope to see you at the Mindful Parenting sessions beginning in April. You can register through the Grand Rapids Center for Mindfulness. I hope your day is peaceful to some extent.